Another extra long, medium ranked mission because I don't want to do this cove business here. I want to maybe unlock another boss in the ruins. I don't want to activate Gentle Tide and waste it. I want to save Gentle Tide for another time. So, going into the ruins, and we are bringing along Deltane, Icegral, Asmir, and Observer. So 3 level 4s, 1 level 3. Observer, you're here to do some healing. Because it's going to be a long, possibly arduous mission. Speaking of which, Deltane, yes, you do have Solemnity. That's good. We're going to take off Withstand and give you Hew, because it's a good move. And let's just check on your abilities here. I think you guys should all be fully leveled in the stuff that I care about. I think we're pretty good here. Yeah. Your weapons and armor are fully upgraded. One thing is I want to check it. Yeah, Ice Girl does have the bells. Do I want to add camping skills to any of you other guys? Yeah, I'll teach Asmir a new camping. So this only removes diseases on yourself and one companion, and that's just really good. So I'm gonna get the snuff box and Observer. Yeah, Observer is looking good at that. Before I go, I want to also make a little progress to make my next Darkest Dungeon trip even easier. So I know, Phoenix, I'm going to have you attempt that Darkest Dungeon mission again. I know you don't want to, man. I'm sorry. But to make it a little easier, we're going to start treating your negative quirks here and make you less dangerous. So claustrophobia can be a little bit of a problem. So can Winded. But the one I'm most worried about here is the one you just got from failing in the Darkest Dungeon. You got Imposter Syndrome. I looked it up. What this means is that if you activate Virtuous, even though it'll say you're virtuous, you actually won't do any virtuous acts. And that's messed up, so we're going to treat that. The other person is George. I think you're going in as our healer for the next time we attempt the Darkest Dungeon. And because of that, I want to treat one of your abilities. I think Infirm is what I want to treat first. Yeah, which causes you to gain less benefit from healing, and that's just no good. Oh, sorry, one more thing. I almost forgot. Where are you? Aranax, you have tetanus, and I want to treat that. Okay, but as for the party that we have right now, I want to equip my trinkets. And we are all supplied up. We got our 2 firewoods, we got food, torches, bandages, shovels. Let's go into a long, long ruins fight, because we are trying to save the world from ruin. Oh boy, what are we on now? Episode 90? Jeez a whiz. This is the Let's Play that just keeps on giving.
Pace out the halls of your lineage once familiar, now foreign.
So, this map might have just as much backtracking as the last one, but at least it doesn't feel as much like long stretches of backtracking. It's more, you know, spread apart here, which I appreciate. Yeah, how many... I'm not, like, super familiar with what I'm going to run into here. Oh, no, not you guys. No, I'm not ready to start the Crimson Curse again yet. I don't want that to happen. Not ready. Unsubscribe.
A faint hope blossoms.
Yeah, you guys have low bleed resist, right? So, get out of here. And I'm gonna try and hew you guys to death. Okay, so pre-digestion. I've been calling it prestidigitation, but that's not what it's called. It's called pre-digestion. But good, I think we can kill you before you actually curse anybody. Yes. Okay, we'll outspeed them, so pick to the face.
Formation is broken. broken.
Just get them out of here. We
Offensive.
don't want anything to do with that. We dealt with the Viscount because we wanted to do all that before we went into the Darkest Dungeon. I don't want to have to go back for the Contessa until after we finish this Darkest Dungeon mission. Because otherwise it's just all going to feel like a big waste of time. Though once we defeat the Countess, the Crimson Curse is going to be a lot easier to manage from then on. Because then basically we can treat it like any other disease. Which will be great.
Give them no quarter.
But good, we got through them without having to get cursed at all. But does that mean that they're just gonna keep showing up places now? Okay, Holy Altar seems out of place. I always forget what I'm supposed to use on these. But okay, we got a buff. Got a good buff. We got an extra damage buff. I like that. I like that a lot. Yeah, this might mean that Crimson Court enemies are just going to show up a lot more from now on, which is a problem. Okay, another one. So let's... Another Soothing Light. Another damage buff. Good. I like those curios. If I was better about this, I would try and memorize what all the different curios do. But there's so many different ones and so many, like, what items work on what curios. You can't possibly keep it all straight. So let's go down here. We'll check out these 3 rooms and then backtrack. Skeletons. Skeletons are okay. Skeletons are okay because they don't give me the Crimson Curse. They maybe give me some other stuff that I don't want to be a part of, but...
Continue the onslaught.
These skeletons especially, these are bone conscripts. They have a different name, but they're a palette swap of the Bone Rambler. Is that what he's called? Which is one of the easier monster encounters in the game. Got a note. I cannot recall why we ventured onto this land, Mother Ocean. I'm just going to throw this out now because I know I'm going to end up throwing it out. Okay, and I can shovel this open. Should we, though? No, I'm going to risk it. Okay. Well, I wanted to save my shovels, so maybe I didn't get the treasure from that, but there's gonna be so much treasure on this mission. Okay, and another good-looking curio here. That's not where I want you. Okay, so let's start some blight math here on you. Again, it's not so much you're giving it a disease, because blight isn't a disease. You're literally corroding away the bones. Yep.
Annihilated.
I thought that would be a quick kill, and I was right. Messed up my party order. But it's okay, we're getting it back, and we got some damage over time while we do that. I don't have Asmir's lunge move equipped. Oh, nice. Nice riposte. Very good. I can hit both of you guys with daggers, though, with a crit. With a very nice crit. I don't want to use point-blank shot on a dead body, so I went with the less effective bloodletting move there. Let's heal Asmir up. And let's... Oh, I can actually use Hugh from here. Do I want to... No, I don't want to give you another move. I thought about drawing it out to get some healing done, but that's okay.
So too will resistance.
Okay, got stuff out of the fountain. I, don't want to camp now, because I have these buffs that will last until we camp.
Cruel machinations.
Come on. Come on, comic, pay attention.
Purpose.
You knew that was there. That was some unnecessary damage you took just now. No findings from the alchemy table. I'm carrying around a vial of blood. I might toss it in favor of other stuff, though, because we have the Sanguine Sigil or whatever, that district that produces the blood for me. Alright.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
Get rid of the blood now. I'll probably end up throwing away those citrines too, but... Same thing that I, like, just threw out the note just because I didn't want to think about it anymore. Alright. Same thing, I'm going to start a Blight on you because you're going to take the longest to kill otherwise. Grave Robbers are one that is a class that I like, but I don't use very often because I'm always just kind of trying to figure them out. But I think I get it. They're really good against things with protection. Kind of like Shield Breakers, but yeah, a lot like Shield Breakers, because Shield Breakers also have Blight moves and Ignore Protection moves, but I don't know, they're a little bit more zippy and jumpy about it. Hugh? And let's do the point-blank shot. That was not the kill that I wanted, but you'll die soon anyway, so... That's a lot of damage from just the darts alone. I'm used to that doing barely any damage, then causing blight. Hey, isn't that the one guy, like, from our town, the guy who runs the transept? I think it is. I think it's actually the same exact guy. Or maybe a relative.
Eradicated.
And then there was one. And soon there will be none. Because these crits, these beautiful, beautiful crits.
Obliterated.
Oh, I love them.
This expedition at least promises success.
I should have gotten rid of the Jade instead of the Emerald, actually. That was a dumb move, but... I'm going to get rid of the Citrines now, because I think the Onyxes are going to stack and be worth more. They're currently worth the same, so... Okay, Heirloom Chest. And now I'll get rid of the Jade. Okay. That might have seen... I realize I did that in a weird order, but it came out the same. Each individual move was not a good trade-off, but the whole thing together was a good trade-off. Don't worry, that all made sense in my head. Alright, I'm okay with that hunger check because it heals up Ice Scroll a little bit more. Ice Scroll does not fear death. He's been dead before. He's fine. He's the highwayman. I did my, me and my friends did our annual viewing of Over the Garden Wall this weekend. Great. If you haven't watched it and you're into, like, cartoons like, let's say, Adventure Time and Steven Universe, even though I wouldn't say it's very much like either of those, but, you know, if you're into serialized cartoons, it's a really good mini-series that has a beginning and an end. It's only 10 episodes. Each episode is only 10 minutes long. It's on Hulu, or I'm sure you can find it by other less legal means. How shall we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Gonna go this way first. Trust in my math. My math is flawless. I don't know if this is the optimal way to do this, but I'm treating it as if it were. But yeah, it's one of those great, it's like a complete story, you know, it does have an ending. It does have, like, arcs, even though a lot of it seems like it's not going to connect. Much of it does. It's a good, like, mystery, I guess you can say. I mean, it's not really, like, a mystery. It's just kind of, you learn what's going on, and it's heartfelt, and it's legitimately really funny, I think. I really like Wirt, I really like Greg, I really like Beatrice. And it's a good thing to watch this time of year. We usually try to watch it before Halloween, because it is, like, spooky. It's not like horror kind of spooky. But, you know, it's like lightly scary. It's good spooky if you don't like horror movies. That's the kind of level of, because it's like for kids. It's probably really, really scary if you're a little kid. Okay. Just gonna smash a pile of bones there. And we need to heal up Asmer.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Oh, good. Got my torch back. Heavy recommend for Over the Garden Wall if you've never watched it. So we watched it, you know, a little bit later. We're watching it in like early November, but it's still got it's just a very autumnal show. Because I mean that's the time of year that it takes place, and it's got this rustic, pilgrimy kind of feel to it. Okay, so we're preventing the nighttime ambushes. I do want to heal up Asmer some. Maybe heal up Asmer a little bit more, actually, rather than going for the buffs. This means I'm going to lose my damage buff, though, which is sad. But what other buffs can we give? Probably something that you have. Your guns. Yeah, improve your ranged attacks, or unparalleled finesse, which includes your... We're doing more melee stuff with you right now, Ice Scroll, so I'm going to use my unparalleled finesse, because that'll help stuff like your advancing guard, or whatever that one's called, and your open a vein. Your text didn't quite fit in there, did it, Deltane?
The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
So that was like a better way to heal and get more done than just giving food. Oh! Cool. We removed one of your negative quirks. That's... Deviant Taste isn't a negative quirk I really worry about all that much. I would have rather picked a different quirk on a different character, but that's good. I don't have any specific plans for any of these characters, but it will be nice to have them high level, depending on what I want to do in future Darkest Dungeon missions. Haven't quite decided. Ice Scroll, even among highwaymen, you are really good. And then... start some Blight. I thought about using the pickaxe instead to do true damage, bypass their guard, but...
Impressive.
Okay, we pushed one of them back. That's an interesting turn of events, because I don't think he can do as much from the more back rows. And I was hoping you wouldn't be able to do that from that close, but that's fine. That's okay. Maybe I should have just done a heal instead, I don't know. Okay, your attack moves you forward. Good to know. My attack moves me backwards. And it moves you backwards in a heap of bones. So why don't we cause... Yeah, take you out. And... I don't want to kill you yet, I want to heal. Oh well. Oh well. Seize the opportunity.
Seize this momentum.
Oh.
Push on to the task's end.
He said pretty much the same thing I did. Get my torch back. This is good. We're keeping a good supply of torches.
Low on supplies.
This one's going a lot faster than the last one, I feel like. And we got a room battle in here with another Gigantamax skeleton, as I like to call them. We are really close to the release of Sun and Moon. I mean, Sun and Moon. To Sword and Shield. Pokemon Sword and Shield. I'm getting pretty excited. See, you're big and you have protection. That's a bad combination. Here's a move I've never used with an Arbalest before. Suppressing Fire. It's going to hit both of you guys back here and lower your accuracy and crit if the debuff works. That's really neat. I like that. That's a neat move I've never used. So you're just, like, taking a bundle of arrows and firing them back. I guess the idea of suppressing fire is you keep shooting arrows back there so that they can't really focus. There's a similar ability like that in XCOM, where you can basically have one soldier fire, like, not so much to kill, but just to keep pressure on an enemy, and then the enemy can't really attack as easily because they're being suppressed. Makes me think of Monty Python. I'm being repressed. Kill you. I'm done with you. Yeah, your accuracy sucks, man.
Prodigious size alone does not
We really
persuade the
should be doing some more healing, though. Leave the citrines, but let's see what's in this heirloom chest. It's trapped! Oh, no! Oh, no, the blight. Okay. Go back the way we came. Oh, we got another hunger check. That's, you know, not a great way of healing asthma, but... Yeah, I'm gonna want 6 more food for when we camp again, so I don't think I want to use my food to heal. Unless I find more food in here, that would be great. No. No, just pocket change. 250 gold is pocket change to an adventurer. To any, like, peasant in the hamlet, that would probably be enough to, you know, live comfortably for a year, but... To us, it is pocket change. I am loving these crits, I scrawl. You're awesome. I will not give you any Chuck Norris jokes. That time has passed. This is not the time for Chuck Norris jokes. That bit's gonna get really old if I keep doing it. Hugh! How you been, Hugh? Oh, even though you were in stealth, I can still repose to you. That's awesome. Amazing. Simply amazing.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Alright, let's see what's in this off-to-the-side room here. Nothing, but we explored it. I love the backgrounds in this, and somebody set up a trap while we were gone. Okay, Asmer. Asmer is very good at disarming traps. That was a 110% chance. Which doesn't mean that it automatically would work, because some traps have, like, you know, difficulty stats that reduce from that chance. Same way that, inflicting bleed or blight or debuff works against enemies' bleed or blight or debuff resistance stat. Oh, no. If we get one more hunger check, we're not going to have enough food to camp. Well, we're not going to have enough food to, like, fully heal with while camping. We can still, like, eat 3. I love the fasting seal. I think that's one of my favorite trinkets in the game. Feels really good. But okay, we're almost done, though. Yep, there's the other hunger check. Yeah, I don't think camping again is going to be a very good idea. We might just throw out this firewood. Oh, got blight. There is a way to use certain curios to make more firewood, which I think is interesting. I am getting crits on this advancing guard every time. I know it's a plus 8% crit modifier, but still just really, really good. And let's hit you. Yeah! Oh man, it's Crit-tober in here. Or Crit-vember. I've been thinking about how I want to do another Steam Sember, and it's a really bad idea and I shouldn't do it, but like I kind of want to do it anyway. Okay. So that's 6 damage per turn you're taking. Let's keep the healing going on everybody though. And chop.
Their cursed champion falls.
Good, well done. We'll take the crests, and I want the sapphires. Time to get rid of the bandages. You know what? Time to get rid of the firewood, too, because like we said, we can't really safely camp anymore. We get stressed out from not having food. So it's a good thing the mission's almost done, because we're running out of resources.
Glittering gold.
More pocket change.
And baubles. paid for in blood.
I'm trying to imagine how much space 250 gold pieces would take. Like, would that bag be close to full, or would it be close to empty? No, 250 is a big number. That's a big number for coins. Like, imagine having 250 pennies. That's a lot. Alright, so that wasn't a great first turn there. I didn't love it. So we're approaching this a little bit differently, but... Oh! Yeah, this is great. We can use Duelist Advance to, you know, reset our party position and start riposte. This has been a very melee-focused highwayman. Not that I'm complaining. Suppressing fire? Yes? No? Okay, if I do the bolas, bolas wouldn't kill, so yeah, suppressing fire. Q? Good, that's what I wanted to see. I don't really care about you. You're in stealth, but, like, I'm also just ignoring you. The fact that that also did damage to you was, like, purely coincidental. I'm not worried about what a freaking bone veteran is going to do. Alright, so this just leaves... We got a 7-10 split of enemies left. Aw. Oh, we can't get you with the Duelist Advance, though. Okay, we can get you with the pistol shot. And we can get you with a regular arrow. But we can't... Well, we can hew. We can hit you with hew. And now you're where I can hit you with a Duelist Advance. Or anything else for that matter.
Foolish horrors, brought low and driven into the mud.
Okay, get rid of the jade. This is already more gold than that jade is worth. Anything in here? Nope. Okay, so I think the next room we visit should end the mission, which is good because it's getting dark, and I'm afraid of activating a Shambler. We are in the ruins where the Shambler ritual tends to appear. Yep, that's our, hopefully our last hunger check. Okay. Guess we gotta do one more room. It's getting dark. I don't wanna get into a fight with a Shambler. I really don't. That would take what has been a really good mission and turn it really bad. Okay, and that's doing a lot of stress because of how dark it's getting. I'm getting a crit every time I do that. Crits every time. So nice. Hugh? And you're just gonna hang out there and stealth. Oh, I can still hit you with the bolas, though. That's hilarious. But no, I'm gonna heal instead. I could have still gone you with the bolas. Oh, you're gonna take yourself out, though. You played yourself, skeleton.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Alright, Asmer's getting pretty stressed out here.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
Get rid of the onyxes for the portraits, and get rid of the gold for the crests. Alright. Can we be done? Yeah. I don't want to stumble around in the dark anymore.
The great ruins belong to us, and we will find whatever secrets they hold.
Alright, so that went a lot smoother, actually, and we got some of the level ups that we want. Oh! We got level ups to say. So I think the double experience thing from the Darkest Dungeon, like, saved. So even though we went back into the Darkest Dungeon We failed on episode 87, and that gives us double experience on the next mission. And then we failed on episode 88. But rather than using that double experience in episode 88, it held it for us until we did a non-Darkest Dungeon mission. And same thing with... So, last time we got the double from episode 87. This time we got the double from episode 88, which means that Observer is at level 4. Got Faithless. You'll not pray or flagellate. That's fine. But you're a Warrior of Light. That's a good one. And you got Hysterical Blindness. That's not so good. We'll treat that. And Asmer, who is Scientific now. Replacing Known Cheat. I don't love that. And Hippocratic, which makes you a better healer. What healing skills do you have? Do you mean during camp? Weird. But Asmer, Icecroll, and Deltane are all maxed out at level 6 now. That's awesome. I wasn't expecting that. Weltphobe, and you got the Fits. So we have some diseases to treat now. It would be better to treat diseases while we were camping. That would be the less expensive option. But whatever.
All the decadent horrors I have seen pale in comparison to that final, crowning thing. I could not look, nor could I look away.
So we got Crystalline Foci? I have no idea what this word could be. But gazing deep into the shimmering colors of the comet fractures can bring a sense of peace. So I just got more crystals. They just, like, gave it to me. That's cool. That's really cool. Bloodletting was a bit too effective. Oh, load your bleed resist Rogue Shark. Okay, well. Yeah, a bunch of stuff got taken care of while we were back here. We did not contract the Crimson Curse while we were out, even though they tried to thrust it on us. Any new recruits that I want? No. I feel pretty good about my party right now. I can't remember if there's any classes that I did want to replace now that we have another Flagellant and another Plague Doctor. But, yeah, I think we still don't have... We still don't have the crystals to do anything really important. Oh, wait, are these shards and those are crystals and they're different things? I get confused by all this blue currency. So, yeah, still not enough heirlooms to do anything else in the districts here, but we're making progress on it. And we're getting more and more gold from these good missions, plus the bank paying us interest with whatever we don't spend. Asmer, where'd all your stress go? All your stress, like, disappeared. Oh, you know what? I bought stress relief with crystals. I think that's what happened. I have less crystals now than I did before. That enrages and confuses me. But okay, nobody's really stressed now. Let's take Deltane to the sanitarium to treat the fits. And let's take Observer to the sanitarium to treat hysterical blindness. I don't know. What's going on in the dungeons now? We don't see anything really new. So, do we want to try and take on, like, the Hag or something next time? Maybe. I want to... So, for going back into the Darkest Dungeon, I want to get Vecron and Dran Werblu up one more level. And I guess fighting the Hag wouldn't be a bad place to do that. Or the Swine God. Yeah, maybe we should go take on the Swine God. I'll look at my party for next time and decide, based on what characters I have, who I want to send in into what boss. But we'll see that next time. I'm Comic. Have a good night, everybody. And go watch Over the Garden Wall. It's really good.